Let's ask our COVID experts some of these booster questions, get the latest on the pandemic as well. Dr. Ernst von Schwarz back with us this morning. Thanks for being here, Doctor. Okay, do you need a booster shot or not? That's kind of the question we're all waiting to find out.
Well, sooner or later, Joe, I think so. There's no question that immunity is going to wane. Keep in mind that article which was published in The Lancet is not new science. This is an opinion piece of a large group of 19 scientists, including 2 FDA advisors who have resigned now. And what it states basically is you have to think about vaccine inequity and vaccine allocation and vaccine hesitancy. So what they are stating is basically that even though we know there's a reduction in antibody levels over time, that automatically does not mean there's a reduction in efficacy of the vaccines over time, and a reduction of efficacy against mild disease that does not automatically mean a reduction in efficacy against severe disease, because keep in mind we have the cell-mediated immunity, meaning the T cells and the killer cells, and upon exposure to the virus, that memory of our body will be activated and fight the virus. And sooner or later, we probably will need a booster shot. The issue in that paper in Lancet is, of course, what the authors raised, and there's concern about this, is a lot of people have not been vaccinated, and why allocating a third shot to people who have some immunity already, while millions of people all over the world are not vaccinated. So that's a critical point, and it's valid. And yeah, I mean, we need to have more people vaccinated before we get booster shots. I completely agree with that. Sooner or later, I do believe we will need a booster. Do we need that every year? Nobody knows it at that point.
What are we seeing real world quickly here as we're wrapping things up? I know in Israel a lot of studies have been done because their population had a big amount of people who were vaccinated. What are we seeing real world statistics and data coming in?
Real world, our world right now is the pandemic, the unvaccinated. So basically the COVID cases among children have increased 4 to 5-fold depending on age, and 90% of the COVID patients in the hospitals are still unvaccinated. We see some breakthrough cases, but it's a very low number.
Dr. Ernst von Schwarz, thanks so much for joining us.